1, 2, 3, 4. Tag 2 and sorry, 1, 2. Alright, what's up, Jooba people? What a beautiful song. I've been wanting to do this one for a long time. And yeah, it's also a topic that's really close to my heart. Because, yeah. Because Jesus is the only stairway to heaven. And we try to build our own kind of ways, through buying stuff and, trying to get to that ultimate place. And in the end, it's just in one person that is like the person that embodies what love is. Jesus was God walking on this earth and still is. And yeah, that's why this topic is close to my heart, because we try to build our own stairways, to get to enlightenment. And some of us try this through music. We try this through drugs. We try this through our careers, partners. We try to get to like this amazing place through all these things, and in the end it's just in one person that we can find that, and that is in Jesus. So yeah, anyway, if you want more about that, let me know. I'll gladly tell you more about that. Okay, cool beans. So let's learn the song. What a great song. Amazing chords, amazing structure. If you want to download the PDF, get the link in the description. It's got all the details. But it's actually quite simple. So the song really has only a couple of different parts here. So we've got the main chord progression over here, which is the crux of the song, which is the riff that everybody knows. That's that line. And that's basically just a picking pattern and a very nice descending chromatic sequence. you know. Very beautiful. I'll walk you through that in a second. I just want you to understand the way the whole song is mapped out before you start learning it. And then we have the main chord progression, which is a bunch of open chords. And then this very nice tag, which has this really nice... makes me wonder, you know. And then a tag 2. And then at the end of the solo, we just repeat this very easy chord progression, A minor, G, F. So it's quite a simple piece, but so good. All right, so let's start with the picking pattern. We've got 2 picking patterns used in the song. The main pattern starts with a pinch. Let's just do it on A minor. So you have the root note and the ring finger at the bottom. So that's the main pattern. If you do it on a D chord, it's going to sound like this. On an F major 7. So you start with a pinch, and then M, I, A. You know, you could do so much with it. And then the first pattern that I've written down there is just a rolling pattern, just going down. P, I, M, A. That's not the main pattern. The main pattern is the first one that I played. Okay, so let's go through the chord shapes, which is the bulk of the song and the thing that makes it the most interesting. We're in the key of A minor, but we're going to use some non-diatonic chords. A lot, actually, that come from the modes and also from the Phrygian, from the harmonic minor. Okay, so A minor, we've got this shape coming from the A minor bar chord. So that's how you can think of that. And we're just splitting it up there, and we're doing third finger here and first finger barring all the strings on the 5th fret. And we start with a pinch, the main pattern, okay? Then we go to this E over G sharp chord, same pattern. So we've got 2 melodies. The first melody is going down, and the high string is actually going up for a while. So, and then we go to a C over G chord. This basically comes from the C chord, like a G shape on the 8th frets 5 to 8. That's where that comes from. So, and then we've got this D, or actually a C shape version of a D with the F sharp in the bass. So we have the D chord, F sharp in the bass, and then we move on. Same picking pattern, F major 7. And that one, the picking pattern changes slightly. Or, so that's a bit of a different picking pattern. So dun 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 dun. And then you have the E minor over B. Da 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 da. With the A minor, you're actually not playing the 2nd string, okay? So you have that melody ba 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 being heard. That's the highest notes you're playing. And then you have, if you repeat that riff, then you go ba ba ba. You slide up to the 8th, and then you do it again. But the second time you do it, you start with the bass root note, and you don't do a pinch. So it's just a down pattern. And then you continue exactly the same. Okay, let's walk through some of the other chords. We have a C major chord, which I'm not going to explain because you should know that if you're learning this song. D, D sus4, D sus2, which is like that. I haven't written that down, but D, D sus4, D sus2. And then we have this G chord. You can use any G actually, but that's cool. And then we have this A minor major 9. Where's this chord played? Oh, I can't remember where we do this one. But anyway, it's there. And then A minor 7, where you can put your pinky down there. Now that we get to the chords for this section, 7th fret, just like walking up. It's because these notes make an E minor. and then we have a D in the bass. And then we got this D chord here, 5th fret and 7th fret, and the C chord over here, and then back to the D. So that's that. Okay, then we have some other 2 chords here, just at the end, C add 9, C add 9 with the sharp 11. Okay, so we have C. That's how we use those chords. Okay, but now let's start learning the song. So I already went through the main progression. Let's go for the main second progression. So after you repeat the intro twice, then you go to the main second progression. And you can walk up to it like this. So we do a rolling pattern. C, D, F major 7. Then on this A minor, we're going to pinch and then do a pull off on the 2nd finger. And then play the 3rd string. So. Let me just play that part slowly, okay? Second time you do it, you just end with a F major 7. Pretty basic, right? Okay, let's go to tag 3, which is going to be quite interesting here. Tag 3 is going to be, oh, tag 1, sorry. So you go boom, da, 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 all those hits are on the off beats of the song. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So if you know the song, it will be quite easy, but if you don't know it, then you need to go listen to it a few times. Okay, from verse 3, we've got this easy chord progression. You can strum it and play it. The second line is dun, so quite basic. I'm not going to go big into that. We'll do that a little bit when we do the chords and lyrics. Okay, then tag 2 is kind of the biggest moment of the song, I guess. We go. So there you go. That's how that first line goes. You can do down, up, down. And then the second line goes C, C, sharp 11, 9. Let's just do that slowly. Let me do it with a pick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solo progression is just simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Very basic. Okay, let's walk through the song. You see verse 1, you're just playing the intro progression. There's a lane, Navigator's go by the stairway. 2, we start with the second progression. Well, like we did now, just in that oo part. This sound you know, in a dream. Oh, in a dream. Now back to this one. Now we do instrumental like intro. I'm not going to do that. And then bridge 1 is going to be. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. There's a feeling I get when I look to the head, and my spirit's crying in my thought. Pretty basic. Okay, and we do bridge 2 is the same as bridge 1, and then verse 4 is the same as the previous verse, and then bridge 3 is just an instrumental. That's the same as the other ones where he sang the ooze. And then we go pretty basic, nothing fancy here. And then tag 2, which I already went through. I'm not going to go through that again. And solo, we go like 10 times that progression. That's why I would kind of encourage you to just look at some alternate voicings for the A minor G F, because if you're playing by yourself and you don't have a guy going, you know. So I'm showing off now, but you get the idea. Then you want to have some alternate voicing. I'm going to show you a couple. A minor, almost like an A major 7, but here it's an A minor. And G. That's another F. So G, F. These 10th voicings. G, F. So. I sometimes replace the G with an E minor. So you got A minor. This is an E minor. To an F. Let's do that again. A minor. So there I did. I learned this recently from John Mayer's Stop This Train. This is A minor. Like a G6 chord. Sometimes I replace that F major 7 chord with the D over F sharp. That you can only do if you have one guitar, because that's a good chord progression. And this is also a chord used in the song, you know, that D major comes from the A minor mode. Yo, so quite a lot of stuff in the song. I hope you managed it. In the community, you can go and discuss the song with fellow bandmates. You can talk about this, and it's quite a cool song. And yeah, I'm excited for the future. And yeah, keep an eye out for this. This is Expressive Arts. These are the people Jooba is still carrying on, but I'm working for these guys now, teaching locally here in Durban, and it's lots of fun. I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, let's see what happens in the future. Anyway. Looking forward to see what you guys post in the community about this. I want to see your videos. I want to see how you play the song. It will be great to see, and I'll give you some feedback. Cool beans. Have a nice day. Bye bye.